Cam. So
brilliant renewal, field of goal from stall 14 on the near side, and just dropped in behind Dancing Gemini and Rosalian in the early stages. Going forward up the centre is the Grey Filly Fallen Angel. Tamfana is handy. Also Marvel Man and Exactly in a Purple Cat. Tracking those over on the far side, the Lion in Winter, Alakazi down the centre. They're followed by Coudoir. And then behind those is Docklands, well covered up in these early stages with Carl Spackler. And back in the field, Never So Brave is nearer last than first. So too is January. And also towards the rear, held up is Facteur Cheval, and Cicero's Gift is on the far side. They're very well grouped together, and it's probably Marvel Man and Dancing Gemini disputing it with Fallen Angel. Far side is Exactly. Just in behind them, Alakazi. Field of Gold still held up towards the outside of the group, just behind Rosalian. Could develop into a real sprint finish as they run on towards the final 3 furlongs or so. Marvel Man, far side, in the purple cap, Exactly. Dancing Gemini, Fallen Angel now being driven hard. Then Tamfana, Field of Gold about to be produced on the right-hand side with Rosalian ridden along. Trying to come through from the back is Docklands, Cicero's Gift, and the Lion in Winter. The Lion in Winter with a chance. Cicero's Gift on the far side taking off. A wide open race. Cicero's Gift at a massive price from the Lion in Winter. Docklands runs on. Alakazi, Field of Gold in the final furlong. Cicero's Gift holding on at the moment from the Lion in Winter, and it's another major shock on British Champions Day as Cicero's Gift wins the Queen Elizabeth II Stakes from the Lion in Winter, Alakazi, Docklands and Field of Gold 5th.
well, 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 the bookmakers will be smiling because Cicero's Gift has won the Queen Elizabeth II Stakes, Jamie, at 100 to 1.
Imagine being a 100 to 1 winner and people just shrugging their shoulders. Well, of course it is. We've had a 200 to 1 job today. But this, likewise, has come from left field. Not nowhere, because he won last time, but he had to dip down to listed level in order to win. Is there any chance, Seb, that going up that very far rail has been a contributory factor?
I got told on the course when I was walking it, and I walk the track, and I know from what I walk that far rail is a good bit better. I got told that the clerk of the course's stick said it was quicker up the middle of the track. I never believed the clerk of the courses.
Listen, I mean, this is an anomaly, and the Lion in Winter, who's been a head scratcher as well, has finished in second.
Yeah, and look at the draws as well, stalls 1 and 2. We're starting to get a picture of trying to explain and rationalise why this result has happened. And one thing you can point to here is that the pair of them were on a very similar strip of ground over that far side.
I always say running up against a rail is a huge help to a jockey to keep the horse nice and straight. But walking the course, I always say go on the boundary ground, and the closer you can get to that rail, the better. I know it drifts off, but look where the rest of the field are. They're really struggling. Dockland ran a great race, didn't he? I mean, I think he ends up finishing 4th.
Yeah.
And Alakazi, is that who you
Alakazi, yeah.
Ran another super race, but it all stemmed on this side, on the far side of the track.
100 to 1 winner, though, to go with our earlier one at 200 to 1. So Cicero's Gift then, probably almost a season saver for Charlie Hills.
Yeah.
Things have been a little quiet for him.
Quiet for Charlie, the second successive season. But he's got the habit of pulling rabbit out of hats. Cardem, we mentioned him already today with the Spencer Special up the straight track, but he won a Group 1 at 80 to 1 and followed up at 14 to 1, and now Cicero's Gift at 100 to 1. We look left of picture for the first two home, we look right of picture for the principal players, or so we thought. The grey Field of Gold moves up to Rosalian, but neither are going anywhere quickly, are they, Seb?
No, they're not. I actually thought Field of Gold was going to go and stay on, but he actually gets very tired in the last half a furlong of the race. But there's the winner going up that far rail, and Lion in Winter, that's the best run he's had all year as well. I'm sure they've been helped by that, by being on that far side.
Yeah, it would seem so, for sure. That's certainly the case. Cicero's Gift 100 to 1, Lion in Winter at 12s, and Alakazi third at 22 to 1. But yeah, some real disappointments in the field. Never So Brave was pretty keen as well early on, Seb.
Yeah, there was a few a bit keen. They went a bit.